In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the ignition coils on this BMW X5. These are going to be located in the top part of the engine. Let's get into it. I'm going to remove this cover, use a 13mm socket. And these are wing nuts. You just twist them to the left, just to 90 degrees, just to loosen those up. They're not going to come out. They're just going to stay with the panel. Grab the panel, pull it up, and slide it out. Now we're going to take this air box out, use the 13mm socket and the same style wing nuts. Twist these to the left. There's one down there, one in here, one back here. And then there's also a connector right here. I'm going to disconnect that connector. It's for a air temp sensor. Grab the housing. Slide it out. Now the weather strip that goes along the top here, just take that off, push that out of the way. Now we'll take this screw out, use a 5mm hex socket. Take that out, and then there should be two more in the back here. This vehicle doesn't have those. And there's two bolts over here, use a 10mm socket, take those out. Use a magnet if you need to. There could be a push pin right here. You would pop that out with a trim tool. Pull that out, slide that out of the way. Take the engine cover, grab it from the front, pull up. There's some grommets holding it in. I'm gonna take this hose off. Just grab the hose, squeeze the connector down below, set that aside. We're gonna loosen up this nut, or this bolt. Take that out. 10mm socket. This tube right here, we're going to disconnect the connector first. Just use a pick. Pop that off. And there's two bolts in there. Take those out. Using a T25 socket, take these two screws out. And this is pretty brittle, so be careful with this. You might want to order one because they do break. Just use a pick and just pop these clips off. There's a clip underneath as well. Just pull that out. And pop that out. Using a straight blade screwdriver, just loosen these clamps. Pull that off, pull it off down below. Straight blade screwdriver, loosen that. Right, that's good. Grab underneath it, just lift up. There is a grommet. And pull that out. And disconnect the connector here. Just push down on the tab, slide that off, out of the way. Down here, there's a bracket, and you're going to take these screws out. There may be other screws. This vehicle only has one here. Use a T25 socket. Between those wires. There we go. Take that out. Over here there's a cover. Just pop this off. And then these wires, you can lift these up. You can just move those out of the way. these two connectors for the O2 sensors. You can pop these out of the bracket. Just move those out of the way. You don't have to disconnect them. And then we'll take this bracket off. Using a T30 socket, take this screw out. Take that out. Grab the bracket, slide that off. Take the coil off. There's a little lever here. You just pull that up, and that disconnects the wire from the coil. And we can grab the coil, wiggle it back and forth, pull it out. With the coil, you're just going to take a little dielectric grease, just a little bit on the end. It's just going to prevent the boot from sticking to the spark plug. Slide the coil in place, take the connector, push it on, push down that lever. That's all the way on. And you can do the same with the rest of them. Now take the bracket, get this lined up. Snug that down, that's good. And take the wires and the connectors, secure those into the retainers. That's good. It's out of the way. Now this wiring harness, get this lined up in position. Now take the screws, get those lined up. And snug those down. Take the wiring harness, get this lined up. Push that down. And take the cover, push that in place. Take this pipe, connect the connector, push that down. There is a retainer over here. If that popped out, you want to pop that back in place. Slide that on. Push the grommet down. That's good. We'll tighten that later once the other pipes are in. And take this pipe, get this lined up. And while we're doing that, before we secure that down, take this piece and push that on. You can lubricate the O-ring with a little dielectric grease. And then lock that in place as well. That's good. And rotate this on. Secure this pipe on. Connect the connector. And there's a bolt that goes through there. Take the bolts, get that started. Snug that down. Use your straight blade screwdriver, tighten down the clamps. Snug that down. Now I take the screws, get these lined up. Get these started. Snug those down. That's good. Now I take the cover, line the cover up in the back. and push it down. Now I take this cover, line this up. Push that in place. All right, that's lined up. Get this screw started. And tighten that down. Snug that down. And you should have 2 more screws right there. You want to put those in and tighten those down. Take these bolts, get these started. And we'll tighten those down. Take the weather strip and push it down. Take this piece, slide it in its place. Take the connector, connect the connector, lock that down, secure the wing nuts. Just spin them 90 degrees to the right. Same with this one. That's good. Yeah, this cover, slide that in place. That's lined up. And secure these down. Just twist to the right. There you go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.